Hello friends, thank you for joining me once again on Relationship Plus with Bernard Andrew. And we've been looking at ancient secrets for successful relationship. And today is day 40. Thank you for hanging in there with us this long. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. For those of you joining us for the first time, we have been looking at the lives of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their children. Yesterday we talked about Leah hanging in there, irrespective of the toxic environment she found herself. I promise you it's not easy for any woman. And that is leading us to our lesson on day 40 that I titled The Sin of Leah. And what is the sin of Leah? If you neglect your wife for too long, she will find herself talking to somebody. And because the culture of the Jewish people back then, and a lot of Middle Eastern people up until today, wouldn't permit a married woman to go talk to people outside her family, what do you think Leah did? We have seen where Leah's children got bitter, wiped off a whole generation. Even Reuben slept with his father's concubine. What do you think led to that? If a woman cannot find room to talk to her husband, she will find a way to talk to somebody one way or the other. And God help you if she talks to the wrong person. But in the case of Leah, because the culture forbade her from talking to others, outsiders, who do you think she talked to? She talks to her children. The more she talked to her children, the more bitter they got. Bitter to the point that they lost all respect for their father and lost all respect for Rachel and her children. As a matter of fact, the concubine that Reuben slept with wasn't his mother's maid. It was Rachel's maid. I like to think he did it to openly slight his father. Now, why did I say it was Leah's sin? Listen to me, women. And women do this a lot. There are some informations that your children cannot process at their young age. It will leave a scar in them that they may not recover from in this lifetime. There are things that happens between you and their father. If you must talk to a friend, I mean a friend who has your best interest at heart, or go talk with a counselor, not your children. It will leave a scar in them that will further create crisis in the family. They are too tender and innocent, and particularly male children after a certain age sees it as their duty to want to protect their mothers. Mostly in every marriage, it's common. And if it is a marriage where the father is abusive towards their mother, either verbally or physically, you see the children making effort to want to even physically assault their father, or they move their mother out of the house. All of this is right. But when it comes to information, if you are not careful with the things you tell your sons and daughters, they will not only hate their father, they will create a havoc that the family cannot recover from. Yes, Jacob had sown to the wind and he was reaping the whirlwind. But you as the mother should not add to it and compound the life of these children. If they live in bitterness, what do you think they would do to their wives even after they get married? Please be wise. Mind what you tell your children. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you tomorrow.